Alright, back again for episode 5. See if we get into that mech today. If not, it's going to be very, very close. Check our ammo. Buy another 500 of these, get us up to 1200. And another 300 of these. Perfect. Oh, so there was actually something I wanted to do. I want to try out the combat exploration. I have a sneaking suspicion that they might actually be better. Okay, so we are going to have to do some skills. CPU, it's going to be data processing. Okay, I will bump this up to 10 because that's something we're going to want to get to 10 anyways. Okay, and then we need some artifact scan charges. Let's actually just type in artifact. I think I'm going to go with the 30s. Let's buy 100 of these. Okay, so we're going to try this. Still need a little bit more skills. And we're going to need mineral extraction, which is going to be in mineral extraction, artifact scanning, which we need basic geochemistry. And artifact scanning. So I will just get both of these up to 5. Make the accuracy a little bit better and the range a little bit better. It's going to use up a lot of our EP, but as soon as we might have to do a little bit of EP farming, but we'll see. Because we are going to need a fair bit of EP, maybe about 20,000, in order to get into the mech. All of the skills that we've gotten so far have been generic. Like, we're going to need them anyways. We've invested very little into our actual assault bot and the light weapons, so we'll see. But if we can get into the mech, then we'll be able to crank up our EP very, very quickly. I think before, when I was EP training, when I had a really, really good setup, I got to 1 million EP in about 5 days. So that's about 200,000 a day. Now that was playing a fair bit, like 5 or 6 hours a day, but I mean, you still end up getting about 20 to 50,000 EP an hour, depending on where you're at. Let's turn our modules on. Hunting wabbits, ha ha ha. Yep. Hunting rabbits and a legatus. That's a pretty bold move. Okay, so I'm gonna Okay, let's try this out. Let's go with the marked location. So we can already see that the Nick reward is way higher. We're up against Pellistal, so we do have our blue ammo in. So if we go in here, do we actually need to artifact scan? No, it's really just killing these guys. Okay. Starting to think, just from this initial couple of enemies, maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. Acquire 1 encrypted military intel, destroy enemy units. Well, that's it right there. And then we need to submit this. Okay, so we still need to go to some drop locations, which might end up being okay. Okay, now we need to find the artifact. Okay, so that's going to be this one. So in case you didn't know, I'll bring this up here so it's a little bit easier to see. I know that my rendering isn't perfect, but there's a little line on these circles, and that actually shows your orientation. So if you put the line to where it's to the north, that'll actually line you up with where you need to go for artifacting. I didn't realize that when I first started playing, and I would like go left and right, up and down, and I would try to figure out when I was getting closer, which wasn't always. Oh, this guy's trying to kill observers. Sorry, getting a little distracted. I would always like move left, right, up, down when I was looking for this stuff, which of course is silly. Now that I know that you can just line it up. Okay. So that spawns a grunt. Level 3 grunt. Okay, so this guy's actually going to probably be pretty tough. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a tough fight. But we'll throw our armor up on, and hopefully it won't be that big of an issue. Where can I put this where it's not going to be annoying? You know what, I don't, you know what, I can put my combat log over here. I don't really need my combat log, but... throw that right here. And then we'll put my artifact scanner right here. There we go. Okay, hopefully this is the end of the mission. I don't really ever look at my combat log. It's just kind of neat to have up. Okay, and that was that. We got 250,000 for it, so... and it was all fairly close to... the terminal. So yeah, this might actually be quite a lot better. I'll try them out for a bit. Activate switch. Optional. Okay. Optional. Huh. We're up against Teledika, so I will change my ammo. Scan the marked targets by locking them. This one gives 70,000. Huh. I guess I could just look here. Where's B? Ah, okay, so we come up here, and then it makes this guy spawn. And then apparently we scan them by locking them, and then it gives us this, and we have to destroy him as well. And apparently we can also activate this. We can do that while we're shooting at him. Okay, so we'll do that. I don't know what that does. Does that give us extra money? That we deliver to any terminal. Okay. So these are a little bit more complex, but still nothing geniuses like us can't handle. I don't know what activating the switch did. I don't know if that gives you extra money or what the deal is there. I'll close this. If you leave your rewards tab open, it doesn't actually show you. I wonder if it'll just let me hit the deliver button here. That'd be nice, but we'll see. Might have to actually open it up. Oh, you can't just deliver it here. So 85,000. Okay. Okay, so this is another one that's worth quite a lot. So scout the marked location. These seem like they're a lot better. Okay, and that gives us that, which we'll likely have to drop off somewhere. Hopefully somewhere kind of close. That same spot. Okay, so this is really good because if I always have to drop off at this location, that's going to be really nice because this location is very close. So it doesn't give you the deliver key here, so you actually have to go into your cargo. C to open your cargo. Okay, we got to find the artifact again. I mean, this is not too bad. Okay, artifact is 1,000 meters this way. So you're getting into a little bit of bad terrain here. One thing you can do is you can set marker range. So you see how my distance is 711, so I can actually go and just set this to 711 and then line myself up with it and just autopilot here. I do like to try and keep this at 1,000, but yeah, just a little trick you could do if you're really having troubles judging distances and finding stuff, but I think most people won't have an issue with that, but just a little quick trick. If you are looking for artifacts, you can set your marker range and then just line up and autopilot to where it thinks you need to go. There are a lot of annoying plants around here. I should use that new chemo ammo, destroy all the plants. Oh, got it. Okay. I think it's just simply killing this guy, and then that's another 200,000, 300,000 nick in the bank. Yeah, so yeah, these seem good. I'm gonna do these for now. These seem really good. Yeah, 315,000 nick. That's pretty good. Ooh, a little autopilot over here. So yeah, again, I mean, this is what I really like to do, is just experiment with stuff, and you might find that something is more efficient than what you're doing. Now, typically I'll experiment through 2 or 3 iterations, and then once I found the best iteration after I've done 2 or 3 different things, I'll just stick to that after a while. But definitely worth, I don't know, just exploring a little bit. Ooh, 500,000 nick for this one. That's pretty good. So I want to try and get as little into this circle as possible. Yeah, this one's going to be 500,000 nick almost, it says. More than what we're used to. What am I up against? Nimquill. Perfect. Nimquill's the best thing we can fight against. Just hit B to reload really quickly. Seems like these spawn areas are a little bit further away, and I don't like this ridge here, because if something spawns on the other side of that ridge, it's going to be a little bit annoying to go around, but I mean, it is what it is. Cream eaters are scary. They have really, really high damage. So, shouldn't be that big of a deal, but just something to kind of be a little bit conscious about, that this guy might need to kite him. But seems like we're tanking him absolutely fine, because again, it is our type advantage, so anytime we have to go against blue, there should be very little issues. We're gonna probably be back up to 10,000 EP by the time we're ready. Oh, that marked facility is really far away. Oh, that's bad. So, obviously this isn't ideal, but this is the most Nick of a mission that we've ever seen, so I guess we'll just live with it. I am slightly running out of things to say, so I am just going to pause the video while I walk over there, and I'll resume it when I get there, just so it's a little bit more exciting. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so through the power of technology, I have ended up where I need to be. I believe it's going to spawn an enemy. Oh no, I need to find an artifact. Okay. Somewhat close by. Actually, very close by. So if we do get any long walks, I think I will continue to do that. Obviously, just going to be nicer to watch. So when I walk back, I'll pause the video again and resume it. And I think I should be able to remember to do that. Like, it's... If I'm not talking and I know I'm doing a video, like, there's really no reason I shouldn't be able to do that, so. But at least this way, then I don't have to talk and I don't have to focus, and I can, you know, watch Twitch or whatever while I'm waiting for this to happen, so. A little bit nicer for me as well. Okay, 500,000 Nick, so that's really good. Okay, so I will pause again, and I'll see you guys when I get back to the terminal. Okay, so on my way there, I actually did find a little artifact. I'll take this up. This is something that's been added recently. I've got lots of heavy modules in here, so I'll just destroy these. Where these artifacts randomly spawn, and they just have a little bit of loot in them. It's nothing crazy, but especially when you're starting out, we already know that these factional fragments sell for a decent amount. Gave us a lot of plasma, and then lots of kernels as well, so that's actually blue kernels in particular I think are worth the most right now, just on the market, so it's actually going to be a really nice buff for us. So if we go to market information, yeah, 950, so this is almost what would that be? 10 would be 1,000. No, 10 would be 10,000, so 100 would be 100,000, so this is almost 600,000 Nick that we just found lying there, so really nice. Yeah, people are buying these for quite a lot, these for quite a lot, so yeah, that was actually a really nice pickup. Anyways, see you guys in a second. Okay, so we found ourselves at another terminal. And we're up to 5 times now, and we've got a really big mission again, so let's get to it. 550,000. I'll just go along with my secret den here. Oh, we're up against Nimquill again, so that's awesome. Okay, so we got a Havoc and a Cremator. If I were an opposite race of this, as opposed to, if I was a weak type against this, I would be kind of concerned. But being good against blue, like I said, we're probably not going to have any issues. But a Havoc and a Cremator is a little bit scary. Two fairly tanky, fairly high DPS NPCs. As you can see, even with our type advantage, they're really shredding into me right now. But like I said, once I get this Havoc down, should be able to 1v1 this Cremator fairly simply. But we'll see, maybe not. Might have to do a little bit of kiting. Not going to worry about it too much right now, but if I get to like 200 health, I'll start kiting a bit. Looks like we are overall losing armor, and I don't think we're going to be able to kill, so I'm actually just going to start cutting right now. Okay, he lost his lock on us, so should be good to just take him out now. Although I am actually going to continue kiting just because I don't want to take too much more armor damage, for the simple fact that it's going to take me longer to repair and get into the next fight. Because with a 500,000 Nick mission, I will likely need to do several parts to this one. Oh, he's going over the hill. That's not good. Might not be. Oh, he's coming back now. Okay. So, yep. Again, just if you're taking a lot of damage, run away. No shame in that. Okay, so this is making us go a little bit of the ways away. So, we'll do the magic again, and I'll pause, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, and we're back. Make sure you pick up your data encryption things, because otherwise you're going to be sad. Okay, let's check out where this artifact is. It's going to be... So I've got mine set to 1,000, so oof, this is going to kind of be rough. There's a lot of terrain here, and it's somewhere in this area, which... ooh, that light. I don't even know how I get around here. Okay, I think I gotta go this way. Yeah, this is a bit of a awkward area for the artifact to be, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to hit this again, see if we can get a little bit of a better idea. So it's still about 400 away. So it's not going to be in here. I think it's going to be just on the outside. I'll just see what it looks like when I come up to here. So yeah, it's about... Yeah, so it's going to be like right in here. So I'll just go around to there. And I'm looking at here, it says I was 100 away, and I'm plus or minus 17 meters, which means I'm basically one tile off on my current scan. So I can be pretty confident that I know where it is. You can just line your thing up, judge where the distance is based on your circle. So my circle's set to 1,000, so I know about halfway through my circle is going to be around 500. And yeah, this is going to be a much easier fight. A first star Cremator as opposed to a second star, and a second star Thunderstrike is a much easier, softer target to kill than the Havoc. So I shouldn't even need to kite in this one. Should just be a pretty simple face tank and kill. We're getting really full on loot. I might just destroy a couple modules again. See how I'm feeling. But we've got a lot of nick actually saved up in our inventory. So we might actually have enough for a mech already. But we'll grind a couple more missions. Because we need more than just enough for the mech. And we also need EP. I'm going to leave that armor up behind because I don't need it. Yeah, almost 600,000 for that mission, so I'm digging the combat explorations. They're a little bit more engaging too, because you know you gotta. It's not just go here, kill this, go here, click the button, kill this. You gotta actually scan a little bit, which is it breaks it up. I'm not gonna say it's like overly fun or anything, which I mean it requires a bit more brain power, which is fun. It's nice to be able to think. So yeah, combat exploration. I think overall combat exploration is going to be a bit slower for getting rep. So I would say probably don't start doing combat exploration until you are closer to like the level 1, level 2 missions. Level 0 missions, I would say probably just stick to doing regular combat. Yeah, the combat exploration seems really good. Okay. Well, what are we up against? Thelodika. Okay. Turn my armor rep off. We don't need it. And I need to find the artifact. So let's scout for the artifact. So again, it's 1,100 meters away, so I know it's going to be just on the outside of my bubble because my bubble's 1,000 meters. So set the autopilot. Line up. Set the autopilot. Pretty good way to do it. Oh, I just gotta pause the video for a second, so you guys will see me when I get there. Okay, back again. Sorry about that. Just, when you're doing live videos, sometimes things pop up in the background, so yeah. Not that it affects you guys at all, because it was paused, so you didn't have to wait for anything, but yeah. All you got to do is not watch me walk for a little bit. Okay, where's my artifact at? Oh my god, it's a... Ooh. A seeker. Seekers have lots of health, which is annoying. So I'm going to kill the mongoose first, and then me and the copper hauler will 1v1 each other. Which I have a suspicion I'll win that 1v1. Oh, he's draining me. If you have your landmarks a little bit bigger than I do, you can actually see what they're doing to you. So this is drain. The red thing is ECM. And I believe the white one that was showing before was this one right here is, yeah, demob. So they're demobilizing you, so your speed's slower. Should probably turn my armor up on. Yeah, now it's going to be nothing, really, because I'm just fighting an enemy that has no guns, which will probably work out well for me. Okay, there we go. So yeah, draining and demobbing. And we will just play the shoot and wait game. Probably a good time to have another swig of my drink. It's just water, by the way. Close this because I like to see how much money I get. I might actually make this a little bit smaller. When I'm actually artifacting, I like to have this screen be huge so I can see everything, but you know, obviously right now I only need to see the top thing, so not super important. Bada bing, bada boom. $363,000. We're rich. Okay. You know what? I'm full. I'm gonna go do a dump. I want to see how much money I have. I know I'm going to be very, very close to getting the mech. So we will see how that goes. I just want to see. What do I need to pilot you? Yeah, so piloting this is going to be absolutely no issues. And we'll drag these in here, and let's go back to Hirschfield. So yeah, so when I do pilot it, I'm going to be at very, very low skills, but that's going to be okay. Oh, did it crash? Yeah, it crashed. Okay, so let's turn that off for a second. I'll restart the game. I don't usually get this many crashes. I don't know if it's because I'm recording or if it's just because I'm doing missions and teleporting, or what the deal is with that, but yeah, not used to getting this many crashes, but that's okay. Okay. So open our loot sort. If you hit control, you can actually select and deselect stuff while you're clicking, so sometimes I'll drag everything. I'm sure you guys have seen. Sometimes I'll drag everything and then drag it back in what I need. Sometimes I will be a little bit more. Sometimes I'll control click, just kind of. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. And then organize as I go. Wow, lots of money from that one box. That's awesome. Yeah. Keep those decoders. Oh, we're almost gonna have enough. Oh, we're so close. After I sell these tokens, maybe? Oh, 1 million in tokens. Easy. 300,000 there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm not actually going to buy the mech yet because I need to buy other things for the mech. Mainly just the guns. But if we go to research, we go to Thelodica and we look at we want the LCL lasers. They have higher damage. If we go to the market information, see they're 125,000 each. Can we buy 5 of them? I think we do actually have enough. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's yeah, let's do this. We might be a little bit short because we do need to buy a couple other things, but we'll see where we're at. Okay. Yeah, so we need our guns. It's only 4 guns actually. I lied. It's not 5 guns, it's 4. One of those is a missile slot. Yeah, there we go. And we'll get our extensions right now, which those are going to cost a little bit of money, so we might not have enough, considering we only have 153,000. Yeah, we need 245,000 for that, so is there anything I can sell? I'm desperate, man. Anything I can sell for... Might just need to go do one more quick mission. So, let's do that. Okay, we still got you equipped, so let's go assignments, and let's do one of these, and we will deploy. Okay, we're going to do a mission right out of Hirschfield, which is always scary. Especially considering I did combat exploration, so this is probably going to be annoying. Just because, again, there's so much terrain all around here. But we'll see how it goes. Lots of people out and about. That's nice to see. Yeah, the combat exploration seemed like it really accelerated how fast we went there. Also, the next level of missions really helped too. So can't be upset about that. So if I was just playing by myself right now, scientific wreckages are the best artifacts. I would probably go and get this artifact right now, because scientific wreckage came up, so I would probably go and get that right now. But considering I'm doing the video, I am not going to. Okay, so we'll autopilot to here. It's 1200 away, so again we'll go a little bit outside of our bubble and just autopilot to there, and I will pause and I'll be back when we're there. Okay, so let's hit the button again, see how far away we are. And we want to go 200 meters this way, so we should be able to just walk. Lots of NPCs here. Huh, I wonder if that would actually be a good spot to farm. Okay, where's my enemies at? A rookie viper. How much was this one worth? 255,000? Okay, so there might be one other objective after this. But probably not too much more than one objective. I don't remember this spawn being here. I wonder if they added that. Oh no, that is the end of it. Perfect. So yeah, I'll just go back to Hirschfield, and I'll see you guys when I'm back at Hirschfield. Okay, and we didn't crash, that's good. So if you do deliver to the terminal, all you have to do is drag it in like that and hit deliver. Okay, let's sell this. Alright, now we can get our extension that we need, which is advanced robotics. Oh, we need combat robot specialist. One more in there. And now let's activate. Advanced optics, okay. One more thing to get. Okay, now let's activate. Okay, there we go. Because we had those lasers. So let's empty our robot here. And let's okay, so we want the lightweight frame. We want the sensor amps. We'll just switch spots there. And we'll put the geoscanner on. All good stuff. Now in the lows, we could do a medium armor repair. I think I'm just going to stick with the small armor repair right now. A little bit less weight. I'll sell this stuff. I'm going to do 1 or 2 missions with this, and then I'll likely just... Oh, sorry. Really important. We actually need a different type of module. So if we go to common 2, I believe it was. No, it's common 1. We need weapon stabilizers. So these are a little bit more pricey. Mechs do get a bonus to hit dispersion at explosion size and all that jazz. But we are going to be missing some, so we do want to get a couple. Instead of the accumulator recharges, I'll eventually switch both of these out for weapon stabilizers. And then later on, we're going to actually want even more weapon stabilizers, and if possible, we're going to want higher tiers. We can start actually upgrading our modules now. So now the money that we earn is going to be put into getting tier 4 modules, which is going to really increase our firepower. Okay, the last thing we need is we need a little bit of ammo. So I'm not going to bother switching ammo anymore. I think I'm just going to get camo, and we'll buy 1,000 of these, which we have just enough money for. And we're just going to go camo, full on camo. So if we compare weapons here, the big thing we want to look at is hit dispersion. So the hit dispersion here is 4, and the hit dispersion here is almost 10. So the hit dispersion is a little bit scary. So we're actually going to go back into our profile. I don't know if I have... Yeah, precision firing. This is the one that we want. We want to get this one up to 5 if we can right now. This is one that you are going to eventually want to get to 10. It just really helps when you're a larger bot fighting smaller bots. And advanced optics, we want to try and get this to 5 as well. Really get that damage up. Going to make the missions go faster. Going to make us get more EP faster so that we can get back to buying more stuff. Perfect. Okay. And we'll grab these artifact charges. Yeah, and let's go do a mission or two. So we were at about, I think it was 9.7. I think it was 9.7 hit dispersion. Let's see what we're at now. So we're at 8.5 now. So we dropped it by about 1, which is really nice. We are still going to miss some of the time against those smaller bots, but that's just kind of the way it's going to go. We're going to be doing way more damage now. If we again go to research and we compare ammo types. So these ones are doing 22 ammo and these ones are doing 44 ammo. So we're actually doing twice as much damage now. So we're not going to be missing half of our shots. But even if we were, we would be doing the same amount of damage output. Also, again, if we compare, there is no damage bonus on the light lasers, whereas there's a 127% damage bonus on the medium lasers. So we're also getting a higher damage bonus. So, I mean, obviously it goes without saying, the bigger bot hits harder. But I just kind of show you guys how much harder it hits. It's almost 3 times as much damage. Plus, of course, better accumulator, better tank. Just, I mean, yeah. It kind of goes without saying, just all around going to be a much better time and much faster. The only thing is we're a little bit slower, which is unfortunate, but the amount of time it takes to kill stuff is going to be way quicker and safer. Okay, and since we've got the +5 here, let's do some more combat exploration. Find the artifact. So we're about 700 meters this way. So it should be about here. Now, something you guys might be wondering about is why I don't want to go with the Syndicate bot, the Echelon. That is certainly something that you can do. However, the individual bots are stronger. At the end of the day, they're just stronger. So that's why I choose to skip the Syndicate bots. If this was a brand new server and there were no mechs on the market, then I would want to go with the Syndicate bots and use them as a stepping stone in order to... Where's my combat log? How did it get back under there? I thought I put you over here. So we'll see. So I am missing a fair bit. That's going to get better once we get more weapon stabilizers. So I am actually missing half my shots, which I said I wouldn't, but we are against a light bot right now. Against assaults, this is going to be much cleaner. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, you can certainly go with the echelons. There's going to be nothing wrong with that, but long term, you're going to be wasting EP, because once you are able to get into proper heavy mechs and proper, I shouldn't say proper, but once you're able to get into the factional ones, they are just strictly better than the syndicate ones. So, oh, that was it for the assignment. That's good. So it is going to be wasted EP, which when you're starting out and you're getting tons and tons of EP, just because you got those really, really nice bonus multipliers. If we go to extensions, EP rewards, I've got a 24 times multiplier. So for every 1 EP I get, I actually get 24. Once you get to 1,000,000 EP, where your multiplier drops to 1, then you're going to really wish that you didn't spend 100,000 EP sidestepping into echelons. Oh, gave us all the way up here. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video. And I'll see you guys when I'm done walking. Okay, we're almost at our destination now. I think this is going to be the last mission that I do for this video. We are coming up on 45 minutes, so I know I said I want to be about an hour, and pretty much every video I have been has been a little bit longer, so it's okay if we do one that's a little bit shorter now. And we're in the mech, so this is pretty much going to be the end of the combat tutorial. We've managed to go from a I don't even remember what they're called, an arc. We managed to go from an arc to a mech, so I'm pretty happy with that result. I feel like I did that, within a couple hours, starting from really even at a further disadvantage than what most people would start at. Oh, that's right. I need to activate this switch. Can I reach it from here? No. I'm gonna stop shooting because I want to activate this switch. I don't know why. I just really want to trigger the switch. I feel like it's gonna do something nice for me before I kill this guy too quickly. You can see how quickly he is actually dying now. I don't know what the switch does, but okay. And we picked up. Okay, I'm going to go back to the terminal, and I'll see you guys in a second. Or actually, no, I do want to talk a little bit, so I'm not going to pause it. But yeah, so we went from an Arc to a Prometheus to a Baphomet, and now we're in the Artemis, which is, in my opinion, one of the best bots in the game. Artemises are really, really good. So, like I said, I am actually going to put a pause on the combat portion of this now, because we've gotten to the Artemis. We've got the ability to do missions and get our missions up. Now, there's a couple nuances here. So missioning it's good, and it's a good way to make money. If you're only on one account, then you're going to want to stick with missioning. But if you're running multiple accounts, missioning on your combat tune is going to be largely irrelevant. So the reason for that is one of the main reasons that people actually do missioning is because it gives you a bonus with the terminals. So I'll show that when we get to the terminal here, which is a little way away. But basically, the higher up your missioning is, the better bonuses you have in the terminals in regards to industry. So that's for your production, that's for your prototyping, that's for your CT efficiency, all of the stuff that you guys might not know about, but we will get into in further videos. Long story short, the higher rep you have with the factions, the better efficiency you have with producing in industry. That's really as simple as it is. So again, when you mission, you really want to be missioning hard on your industry accounts, which again we're going to get into in the next video. Because once you get your missioning up, you'll get those bonuses, and then use those accounts with the industry on those accounts to do your money making. Money making on your combat account is going to be slower. Again, if you're only going to do one account and this is just your PvP account and you need to generate some money, obviously this is going to be a fine method to do that. But right, I could have just hit deliver, I think. But yeah, so if you're doing the 3 account methods like I'm going to be going over, then at this point you can basically pause this account. You could have even paused it before. It really wasn't necessary to do this. This is more so if this is your only account. Your industry accounts are going to be making money way, way quicker and easier than doing combat missions. So this is really just, you know, the reason I started with this instead of doing the other one. I'm going to do one more mission because fuck, it's really far away. Okay. Do I abandon this one? I think I abandoned this one. Okay, let's try that again. There, much closer. Okay. So, again, the reason that I chose to do this first is because if you're a new player, you don't want to just jump in and start harvesting plants. It's boring. It's really, really boring. It's not something that anybody really wants to do. But yeah, so what we're going to do, hop over to our industry accounts, start grinding missions on those ones. I'm going to be doing 2 at a time because it's really easy to do 2 at a time because you're literally just harvesting plants. Oh, E-War, really? So yeah, so harvesting plants, and we're going to be really, really cranking up that money really quickly. You guys will see how that goes. One thing I might want to do, and I'm just going to do this in the next video, is I might want to purchase to build up a bit of money on these ones to get some Cronuses, because those are going to be where we want to be for plant harvesting. So because I do have an account that's got a bit of money making capability now, I might just grind out 2 to 3 million Nick really quick and then purchase those Cronuses. Although I think your account starts with 500,000 Nick. So yeah, I should only need about 2 million in order to get going, which is not going to be an issue at all. Because each mission, no matter what, we're getting those tokens, which are 200,000, so... Alright, I think I can just... Oh no, I cannot hit deliver. I actually have to drop this in. Whoa! My mouse spazzed out there a little bit. I'm going to find an artifact now too? God, this mission is needy. Oh, the artifact's right close by. So yep, grind out a little bit more money, and again, I'll do that in the next video with the mech. Purchase 2 Cronuses, transfer those to my other accounts, and then we'll get going. Should be really, really start to take off here now once we get those industry accounts going and making money. And then yeah, like I said, the goal now is to get our industry accounts missioning up, upgrade our mech, get mechs and upgraded equipment on the industry accounts. We want a Dialodus, a Teramis, and then we want this guy to hopefully be tier 4 fit. The other 2 accounts don't need to be tier 4 fit. They could be completely tier 1 fit. It's not going to matter as much, but our DPS we'd really like to be tier 4 fit because it's just going to make things go way smoother and way faster. And then we will start grinding EP. And then we're going to try and grind out probably about 200,000 EP just to get started. And then obviously once you guys have seen that process, it's not going to be, you'll be able to take that and run with it as much as you want. But 200,000 EP, we're going to then eventually get our mechs, our heavy mechs, and then we'll be farming with heavy mechs. And then once you're at that point, you're basically set up to do whatever you want in the game and make as much money as you want in the game. Really, at that point, it's just about putting in time. Okay, so that gave us another 200,000, so we're already probably about halfway to where we need to be. Alright, so that's a 54-minute long video, and I'm just going to grab my tokens. Grab my tokens, go back to Hirschfield, and that'll be it for this one. Do a quick sale. And we're laughing. Yeah, I predict that I'll need about 5 to 8 more videos to get into the heavy mechs. Because once I get every account into mechs, which is going to happen very quickly now that I've got the first mech, and now that I'm going to be going over to the industry side, the nick is going to be flowing in very quickly. I'll get the mechs quite quickly, within 1 or 2 hours. And then from there on, it's going to be a little bit of farming for EP, and then a little bit more money generation. And yeah, I think mechs are cheap enough now that that's not going to be that big of an issue. Oops. Okay, so we'll do this, do a quick sale, and then that'll be the end of this video. And where are we at? Okay, back up to 1.3 million. So there's one Cronus. Just need about again about another million, so three-ish more missions, and then we'll be there, and then that's gonna be that. But again, so we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one when we start doing some of the industry side of this. So I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. We'll see you then.